You're watching TerrierVision.
Lenny Mathis here with TerrierVision, catching up with head men's soccer coach Ralph Polson. Coach Polson, you're on a 4-game streak right now. Knock on some wood, right? So you got a home match this Saturday with North Florida. Talk about the difference in where you see your team beginning of the year to now here during this streak.
Well, you know, we graduated some key players last year with Alex Hutchins and one of the second leading goal scorer in the conference, and then losing fifth-year senior in goal. So there were some real question marks as to who was going to fill some of these positions, and I think that's the difference. Is we have figured out who needs to be where. We've got the pieces of the puzzle in the right places now, and we are playing with a lot more confidence. We are just excited about finally settling in with a pretty consistent starting lineup, and knowing who's coming off the bench and kind of when they're coming off the bench, and what each person has to offer.
Looks like you're kind of developing a goal scorer so far in Connor Davis. Talk a little bit about his progression as a freshman now to a sophomore.
Well, you know, again, Connor, as was Nestor Jaramillo on the all-freshman team last year, and Connor had a number of goals last year, but and it's interesting enough, he plays a holding mid for us, more of a defensive role, but then leads the team in scoring with 6 goals. So a lot of those with his head, which is what we count on him to do, is to win a lot of headers defensively. But he finds a way to get in the way of the ball and put it in the back of the net. Of the 6 goals he scores, five of those have been with his head, and he's got one little toe poke, a little dinky goal at Upstate. But at the end of the day, they still all count.
Now, Billy Pedulla is racking up assists for you, but talk about his weapon, which is his throw-ins from the side right there. That's as unique as you'll see, probably.
Well, no question. I think you have to give him credit too, the job he's doing for us defensively. Just his organization, his leadership in the back, and what he's really done to just solidify things back there. But anything that crosses midfield, with his throw-in, becomes a real weapon for us. I think they would rather give up corner kicks to us than they would throw-ins.
Here now with senior defender Billy Pedulla and sophomore midfielder Connor Davis. We'll start with Billy. Billy, how did you develop your weapon on the throw-ins?
Throw-ins, well, they just kind of came to me one day. I was in 9th grade, and I had a little growth spurt, and it just kind of happened. I didn't really put much work into it, but ever since I got to college, I've been practicing, throwing medicine balls and whatnot. But at first, it just kind of came.
You understand, I mean, you look like you enjoy the opportunity. It's really a corner kick with your hands, essentially. I mean, it's really, it's kind of fun to watch, but it also has really become a weapon for your team. You guys are building things around that, right?
Yeah, well, when you have guys like Connor Davis and Forrest Lasso and guys who can really put it in the net, it really helps. If you throw it, and if someone can get on it, we can score goals, and we've been lucky enough to make that happen. So, on
the defensive side, you're kind of the leader of the defense. Not kind of, you are the leader of the defense in a lot of ways. So, where do you guys see yourselves improving as the year's gone on?
Well, just kind of synergy. I mean, when we all are working together on the same page, it's easier said than done. And as we keep playing together and as we keep learning each other's weaknesses and strengths, even to a greater extent than in the past, we'll just keep getting better and better.
All right, now Connor, you got 6 goals so far on the year. Where have you seen, in your mind, your progression from a freshman year to a sophomore year?
Well, I mean, it all comes from Billy, because he's been takes a lot of the attention because he's such a big guy, and I get at the right place at the right time. So it's been working out a lot better this year.
Your synergy, as Billy was talking about on the offensive end, you guys you feeling that? You understand things as things have come together here, particularly over this last 4 matches?
Right, and especially in the last game. Before that, we were scoring a lot of set pieces, but now we're starting to link up in the middle and get the ball on the ground more. And we had 2 goals in the run of play last game, so that's big for us.